Good morning, I'm PolarizedMoon and welcome back to Vale. I've updated a little bit and I want to show you all the things I've done. One, the doors open automatically. How do you like that? And two, I now have the inside of this building done, at least. I have my bookshelf and my, there's a desk here, crates, and that's a barrel. I couldn't quite figure out how to make an actual barrel, so I don't think there is one. But as far as for right now, this is the best I can do. I've got my tables and my carpets, bookshelf, and how do you like my ceiling? Yeah, I'll get to how I did that in a bit. And I've got my upstairs here. This is the inn, by the way. I've got two rooms with beds in them, which are pretty much the same. They're just mirrored from each other. Alright, that's all I've got in the inn. Now, there are smaller details, like there's a sword supposed to be hanging on the wall right there, and I think there's like a bottle hanging, and there's lanterns and stuff, but I don't know how to do that. So, I will figure that out sometime, and then add that in. I am trying to do as much of this without mods as possible. But, yeah, I think I can get pretty far without mods. We'll see how that goes. Let's see. Yeah, so I got all the doors on all the places to open. So as you can see here, I walk by them and they open by themselves. Awesome. And then, well, let's head up over to, see, the next new thing I learned is up here at the sanctum. Looks like everything still needs to load in. There it is. Now, this is, stop flying. I'll just go down. Okay, so here we have giant stone doors. Boom. Look at that. They open and they close automatically and everything. I still don't have the inside of any of the other buildings yet, other than the one at the front. But, yeah. So I want to show you how this works. Well, first of all, I'm going to show you how all the stuff I have in here works. But I will finish off by showing you my levitating stone. How do you like that? So you remember this guy over here. Oh, I'll give you a little quick glance there, apparently. You see this guy here? Remember how I had him floating up in the air here? Well, now he does it by himself. Look at that. Yep. And he'll fall back down once you get out of range. There it goes. So I'm going to show you how I did that. So here, this was my testing ground here. I wanted to see how I could get it to work. So I did this. I built this little levitating stone, and then it falls back down. So what I have here is I have set block, that sets the block one above it, and this turns the block into air. And I have that done for every single one here. And I have it set for a higher tick, so that it waits a second, so it looks like it's taking its time to float up into the air. And then here, it takes a couple seconds and then it falls back down. And this is literally backwards from what you see in the front. These are all adding a stone, and these are all destroying the stone, or turning it into air. Either one of the things would have worked. So that's how I did it with this one little block you see before you. Now down here, I did the same thing, but with the giant block. So here we have setting the stairs, and it took me a while to figure out how to get the stairs to be in the right position so they would make a ball, but I did manage to get it. And it did make, I am using the proximity detector that I've been using. So this is the same. It's got a radius of 5. Now, that's got all these, and these are destroying, these ones at the end here are destroying the previous layer of stones. And then here we have this, which is the, this is proximity type thing where this is activated, this is unactivated once you walk away. So, actually I can come over here and it'll show you how the whole thing works. Fly. Fly! 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 Why am I not flying? Okay. That was a thing that happened. Well, either way, and the doors work the exact same way with the proximity detectors, except for they have to be hardwired. As far as I know, I don't know any other. If I find a better way, now I can't fly. What the heck? Fly, fly, you fools! I'm not sure quite what's going on here, but I can't get off the ground. Oh, there we go. So I'll show you, well, here's the inside of that building down here. I'll show you how I did this. So, the top of the floors here are covered in glowstone, so I can have lights on the inside without actually being able to see them. So these are hidden lights. And what you see down there, oh, this one's backwards, actually. This one should be the other way. But what you see down here are beds up in the sky, up in the air. That's why they've got those little notches on them, because those are the sides of the bed. Now, as you can see, it gives you this nice little beveled look, and light comes down through them. Yeah, this one's backwards. I need to fix that. So to do that, you need to have something for them to stand on. So you do that. Oh, fly! Why isn't it flying? Well, okay, either way. Let's go back to, let's fly first of all. There we go. I don't know why it's not letting me fly sometimes. But then you take the bed. I'm gonna destroy this one and fix it. It's supposed to be that way. Take the bed, and then you delete the blocks underneath it, like so. And look at that. And this is the same as oak wood. So you actually have an oak wood ceiling, and I'm using, what, spruce, I think, over here. And you put the glowstone on top, or whatever light source you want, and you have an invisible light source. So now the whole building is lighted, and you can't see any lights. How awesome is that? And I believe, let's see, what else? What else have I added? Well, I can show you how to do the lights. Not the lights. I just showed you the lights. I can show you how to do the doors. So they have to be hot wired, or they have to be wired. Well, at least that has to be wired. The redstone has to be powering the door. So what I have over here is a bunch of wiring, especially this one. Okay. So we have test for under the door by 2. So it has a radius of 2, and it tests for the nearest player, and then it'll open the door when you're standing there. And when you walk away, it'll stop. So, oh, I need to put glowstone back on top of this before I forget. There we go. Bam, bam. Done. Alrighty. And I believe that is all of my new things that I've learned. Oh, one more thing. I learned how to make it so that you can, like the parkour jumps, if I fall in the water here, it'll teleport me back out. Because you're not supposed to get in the water in this game. So I couldn't figure out quite how to get it so people couldn't get in the water. So I have all this blocked off because you can only jump to here. So now you jump over here, you can jump back and forth across, but once you fall in, you're teleported back out. And that's the same teleport mechanic as I've been using with the proximity detector. So there's a proximity detector, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 down or something. And I have 4 of them, so it makes a square on the top here. Yep, and that's about all I've got. I will be finishing up the rest of these buildings, and I'll learn how to do some more stuff. And every time I learn a group of things, 3, 4, 5, when I learn 3, 4, 5 new things, I'll do another video like this. So then you guys can go off and create your own maps that have some of the same things that I learn. And if I learn a better way to do things, I will show them in here, if there's a faster way. Now, a lot of times, if I find a faster way to do something, I'm probably not going to destroy what I already made to remake it. I'll probably just leave what I've got, because it works just fine. Unless it works completely differently and it works better. Then I'll redo it. But if you guys have any interesting things that you guys would like to see me implement into this, if you've played the game yourself, you kind of know how the mechanics work and things like that, or if there's anything aesthetically you think that that can benefit me in making this world, please tell me about it in the comments section below, and I'll definitely look into it, putting it into this world and seeing if it's a good fit. Well, thank you so much for watching. Like and favorite if you liked the episode, subscribe if you liked me, good night, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye! There's my little hand motions. So what I did was, I did this. If you go here, and go air, use that preset. So now, done, generate structures off, allow cheats on, bonus chest, don't need it. Create new world.